Hey everyone! So I've been setting up my new recording space, and while I'm happy to be in a bigger room, I'm struggling with reverb and echoes. I was hoping that getting some furniture would help, but as you can hear, it's still not great. So I decided to buy some sound absorption material. Now I wanted something that was affordable and easy to mount on the wall without causing too much damage, so I ended up with these really cheap foam panels. I got 48 of them for $40. Now I know some people advise against using these, but I just wasn't ready to commit to proper wooden frame sound absorption panels. So we're going to try these out and see how it goes. First, you have to unpackage the foam and let it expand for at least a few hours. I decided to treat the worst part of the room in terms of reflections, the concrete ceiling. After a failed attempt at using duct tape, I decided to switch to command strips. You can cut them in half and place a small tab on each of the four corners. The command strips still struggled to stick on the ceiling. I think it's because they're designed to be used on smooth surfaces while the foam is really porous. I tried putting some wood glue on each of the corners and letting it dry. This created a smoother surface for the command strips to adhere to. This actually worked super well. I think I wouldn't have been able to complete this project if it wasn't for this technique. I placed the panels in a checkerboard pattern, leaving space in case I ever wanted to add more. My understanding is that if you have a limited number of panels, it's better to space them out like this and cover a wider area. Let's see if they made a difference. Before, after, before, after, before, after. I'd say they're working pretty well. I think the length of the decay is about the same, but the curve is a lot steeper, so the sound gets quieter almost immediately and then slowly tapers off. This is about what I'd expect from panels like this. They're not heavy enough to totally stop the sound, but they can definitely scatter it quite a bit, so you end up with a lot less sound reflecting directly back into your microphone. I definitely recommend these for situations where you can't reasonably mount heavier absorbers, like on your ceiling and on doors. But for the really important locations, like directly in front of you, I definitely recommend something heavier like a stack of towels or maybe a proper thick sound absorber. It's going to be pretty hard to get a totally dead room using only these panels, but if you've got a really big surface giving you really bad reflections, these can definitely help soften them up. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a like. Thanks for watching.